morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here today with this Knowledge is Power seminar. In the changing condition of our times, one needs a better weapon of more than a mere knowledge of a particular trade or vocation. One needs the master of self and others. Today we'll discuss concentration, the art of concentration. You may ask, I know how to concentrate. Tell me something I don't know. Be patient, my friend. You should learn the art of concentration. There are methods and devices that, if faithfully employed, will put this power within your reach. But first you must realize the wide reach of this mighty weapon. I was told the world owes all that is great in religion, in art, in science. All noble endeavorment is to concentration. It was concentration that made Alexander the master of the world, shining for more worlds to conquer. It was concentration that made Buddha the light of Asia, and Confucius devoted his life throughout incalculable suffering. The great teacher, it created Muhammad, the prophet of Arabia, and with that came the future, or the founder of Christianity, the Nazarene. In all of these instances, there was any deliberate concentration of mental forces. The vast and overpowered desire was, in each case, brought about by other influence other than the action of the individual will. Yet, the study and practice of deliberate concentration or volunteer concentration as an art is not a new thing. In various guises, it had appeared upon the stage of history, among all races, nations, and in all times since the world was young. The practice of concentration as an art up to this time has always been shrouded in occultism, mystery, and that is because its devotees have had merely an empirical knowledge of the subject. The Chaldean seekers gazed into the eyes of the glittering gem until a trance ensued, in which he could divine the purpose of the mighty. So did the Egyptian priests, the Persians, the Hindu Pharaoh, all of whom still bring themselves to a trance, like a state by fixation of the gaze. The monk of the Greek church in the convent of the mountain Athos sought freedom from distraction of noise, or a noisy world, and entered a commune with the Holy Spirit by gazing steadily at the umbilical charm and adultery ceremonies, occult mysteries and religious practice, witches' incantation and priestly sacrifice, hideous noise, and diabolic makeup of the medicine man and the voodoo doctor, all are ways and means devised by man to block the effect of evil spirit and conciliate the good. They all have two elements in common. First, they serve to grip the interest of the faithful one. Second, having focused their attention, they direct toward the belief in the realization of a hope. They play it like a musical instrument. All of these ways are just different devices for bringing about the mental concentration we have defined as the overmastering the belief in an idea. Consider, for example, the occult of the Hindu, now in vogue, which is called yoga. Literally translated means concentration. It is, or was used symbolically to signify the concentration or the union of a supreme being. There is no difference in principle between these practices and self-flagellation, or the beating of the early monks, the master of the 40 days in the wilderness. All of these procedures must be looked upon as devices intended to facilitate mental concentration. Think now of the advantage that you possess over other exponents. You have learned the exact truth in regard to mental operation procedures. And because of that, when it comes time to make use of this efficiency, you will have no doubt as to your success. You will be inspired with the faith that is born of knowledge, as distinguished from the faith that is artificially created by the mystical formula and priestly authorities. That's the difference. This is what I want. This is what we're here to discuss today. So we will take a pause and continue after, or for the next section, we will get into some other parts of this powerful, powerful message. See you next time. Thank you.